Witam Was bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony Adashi. To jest 14 odcinek serii Zagrajmy w Risen. W odcinku zajmiemy się próbą uwolnienia tego Olfa oraz udania się do burdelu u Soni. No i pogadajmy z tym Marcelo.
Another new face. Welcome to the merchant district. Are you looking for work or trade?
Do you have work?
We need all the help we can get.
Any help in particular?
The outlaws here are staying under cover, but they're still pursuing their dirty business.
So I've heard.
I'm certain Weasel is still one of the Don's men, but he spends all day sitting on a bench.
So?
Weasel is no saint. He used to run a protection racket here before the Don left.
He's not doing that if he's sitting on a bench.
A spider sits in its web, but it's still got murder on its mind. He's planning something, but I need evidence to stop him. You're new here. If you could talk to him, gain his trust, see if you can get evidence of his misdeeds.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Good.
Jak ci nie powiem. To jest na Łasica?
Hey, how are you?
Hush. Don't make such a noise, or we'll both get arrested.
What's going on here?
Hush, not so loud. The white robe back there is starting to notice. Hernandez realizes I'm watching the Don's old house. We're screwed.
You're working for the Don.
You've just realized. Yeah, I have orders from the Don. And when he gives orders, you obey. Thing is, I could use some help.
Sounds like you're no fan of the Inquisition.
Yeah, and that bastard Hernandez has settled over there by the entrance and made himself comfortable. Looks like he's happy to spend the rest of his life guarding it, damn it. And I sit out here like an idiot. Rain or shine.
What is it you need to do?
There's an old family heirloom of the Dons in the house. A golden amulet. If the white robes get their hands on it, they'll take it to their stupid monastery. And the Don will kill me. And I mean kill me, wake me up, and kill me again.
Tell me about the Don's old house.
It's that big building over there. But the white robes are in there, and they never leave. If you want to break in, you'll have to do it at night. Some of them will be asleep then.
You want to steal from the White Robes?
Steal? They came storming into Harbour Town taking anything they want. The house and everything in it belong to Don Esteban. I'm just going to return what already belongs to him.
Where is this amulet?
The Don mentioned a secret room accessed by a hidden switch behind a picture. But how is anyone supposed to find the room in that huge house while the white robes are buzzing around?
Right. I'll get you the amulet.
Okay, but be smart. Esteban will kill us both if Hernandez gets his hands on it.
Okej. To nie jest ta willa przypadkiem tam, gdzie byliśmy. Akurat widziałem wyłącznik. Gdzieś tutaj widziałem jakiegoś...
Stop.
Właśnie,
Not one
jego.
step further.
Momencik, sobie tutaj zapisać wolę.
Stop. Not one step further.
I've heard the Don left a few possessions in this house when he fled town.
Oh yes, such as?
Apparently he hid a golden amulet here.
We searched this place from top to bottom and found nothing. A gold amulet is the kind of thing you'd notice. Where did you hear that, eh? That shifty bastard Tony? Don't listen to that lunatic.
Have you had problems with the Don's men?
Of course. They're just waiting for the chance to snatch the town back from the Order. Take a look at that guy skulking across the street. Goes by the name of Tony. Isn't the sharpest tool in the box. He's been hanging around for days. Thinks I haven't noticed. He's scoping the place out, waiting for a chance to break in. Someone needs to curb his curiosity, but I can't leave my post.
I've heard you're holding a treasure seeker prisoner.
That's right, and he's staying here. Unless the bastard talks, of course.
About this treasure seeker. What is he accused of?
He isn't a treasure seeker. He's a treasure stealer. And he's gonna stay locked up until what he nicked turns up. Until Carrasco has 3 artifacts, 3 golden bowls in his hands, then this thief isn't going anywhere.
Isn't there a way you can forget all this and let him go?
Are you trying to bribe me? Until Carrasco tells me differently, no one is going in there. And Ulf isn't setting foot outside until I know what's happened to these 3 bowls he got his hands on.
I think I can find the Don's amulet.
You think your eyes are better than ours, huh? Well, go on then. Step inside. Let's put them to the test.
No dobra. Możemy się tutaj rozejrzeć. A nie, czy mogę... Nie mogę normalnie kraść?
Lawbreaker!
Nie, nie mogę. Nie było to logiczne. Która mnie widzi. Ale tutaj już mnie nie widzi. Więc to możemy sobie podwędzić. Mamy tron. Tak, musimy znaleźć obraz. Zanim przełącznik. Wygląda, jakby coś miało być. Ewentualnie za tronem? Tutaj na razie nic nie ma. Korzystajmy z okazji, żeby się tutaj rozejrzeć najpierw. Tutaj mamy kolejne wejście. Piecznik. Potem monety. A, tylko 2. Dobra. Teraz tutaj się porozglądamy. Krzesło, krzesło. Dobra, i ławka. Więc więcej tutaj nie ma, a u góry? Olf. Nie, czy ty zareagujesz jakoś? Nie. O, kufer ze skarbem. I wytrych, spoko, bo się kończyły.
This lock is too difficult.
To serio. Będziemy musieli klucz jakoś zorganizować, albo wrócić tutaj jak podszkolimy. O, to jest wojownik zakonu. Dobrze wiedzieć. A na szczęście nie zareagował.
You not got better things to
Ja bym
do?
chciał ten pulpit przeczytać. To już trudno. Z Olfem sobie pogadamy później troszkę. Mamy łóżko. Nie ma. Kolejne łóżko, ale też mamy skarb. Nie blokuj się, kolego. Nic ciekawego. Skomplikowany.
That didn't do it.
I może prawo, 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 lewo, lewo, lewo.
Did it?
Prawilka i 250 sztuk złota, spoko. Taki skarb to ja lubię. Teraz więcej mamy złota. Nie mogli kupić zbroję, jak wrócimy. Aż raczej już tutaj dołączę do Lidona. Wolę mieć chyba raczej złoto dla niego, jakby chciał za zbroję.
Well, you're not a member of the Inquisition, and you don't look like a fighter.
I'm not. I'm a treasure seeker. Ruins searched, tombs emptied, valuables recovered, pockets lined. When I'm not being held prisoner, that is.
What did you do to get locked up?
The Inquisition wanted me and my brothers to work for them. We're independent operators. Picking sides is bad for business. Then they got wind we'd dug up these 3 golden bowls, and they want them. They're obsessed with artifacts. They can lock me up for as long as they like, but I'm not telling them a thing about those bowls unless they pay me a decent price.
How much do you want for these golden bowls?
Want to join the queue, do you? Well, at least you're talking price. That's more than they are. Give me 200 gold and I'll tell you where I hid mine. Deal?
You're a treasure seeker. Any good?
My brothers and I are the best.
You're one of the triplets. You always work together.
3 heads are better than 1. And 3 sets of arms when it comes to shoveling. We know our craft. Not like the amateurs that filled the ruins with now. We came a long way to end up on this island. And now we're stuck here.
Who do you triplets work for?
We're free agents. We work for whoever pays the most. Pay us, we'll deliver.
Treasure seeking is just digging, isn't it?
You think? There's skill to it. That's why we're paid, skill and danger. We've sailed the most dangerous seas and gone where fighters fear to tread.
What kind of job are you looking for?
We're not fussy. At least not while we're stuck here, we're not. If you have a job for us, then don't stay silent. Although, you'll have to help us get out of town first. I definitely can't help you if I'm locked up. You need me? You'll have to convince Hernandez to let me go.
Are you the oldest of the triplets?
Me? Amazing how a few minutes, a slice of fate can put a man in charge, isn't it? I wonder what the other 2 would have done if I hadn't been the first of the 3 of us to be born.
Who's to say? I'll get you out of town.
You sound like you take pride in your work. I like that. Well, if you're up for it, you'll have to deal with the guard at the entrance. I doubt I'll get out of here unless you can persuade Hernandez to free me.
Can you teach me anything?
I can show you how to prospect for ore with a pickaxe.
I thought you were a treasure seeker.
Hacking into a hidden wall or prospecting for ore, it's all the same. Only ore's much less interesting than treasure.
Show me how to prospect.
Dobra, na szczęście mam punkt nauki.
Show me how to prospect.
First, you have to be able to tell where ore can be found. You can't just go swinging at any old rock.
How do I recognize ore deposits?
The stone glitters, and the structure of the rock is different. Often you can see ore bubbles. They hang on the rock like pimples. When you find a good rock, take the pick in both hands and swing straight. That's very important. The point has to hit the deposit square on, or the rock will splinter, then it's worthless. Don't expect to be as good as I am from the off. It takes practice. But put in the time and you can make decent coin from prospecting.
Shouldn't your brothers know what we're planning?
Yes. Tell them to come to our meeting point. They'll know where I mean.
Okay, I'll tell them to go there.
Great. I bet they're drinking themselves into a stupor in the Gutters Tavern or on the Harbor Quay.
How do I convince Hernandez to let you go?
Well, you know why they're holding me. They want the 3 bowls.
So?
Get those 3 bowls out of circulation, I'm suddenly less interesting. Find them. Make them disappear.
How can I take these bowls out of circulation?
Well, if you can get your hands on them, you can sell them to someone who can get them out of town.
What if the Inquisition get to them first?
Then it's up to you to handle it. The bowls just need to vanish from town.
Here's the gold. Now tell me where you hid the bowl.
I knew the Inquisition had been watching me, so I lost them. Hid the bowl in the harbor lighthouse. Threw it up into the wooden beams. Going to be difficult getting it back without a telekinesis spell. Of course. That's your problem now.
Okej,
Stop bothering me.
tam się udamy. To też sprawimy, żeby zniknął z obiegu. Damy komuś z ludzi w sumie Dona. Chciałem sprawdzić, czy coś się stanie, jak tutaj wejdę. A jednak nic. To jest jak, że w tym pokoju coś będzie. Właśnie, zwłaszcza, że widzę, że tam jest pomieszczenie, które jest zakryte. To nie. Wydałoby jak znaleźć przełącznik. O, tutaj coś jest. No i mamy. Tutaj mamy kufer ze skarbem, kredens i pulpit.
There's something here about magic.
Mamy mądrość. Ile już tej mądrości mam? 19. Nawet sporo. Przemiana. Amulet rodzinny. Ochrona przed bronią kłutą. Spoko.
That didn't do it.
Jednak nie. I lewo, prawo, lewo.
Yes.
140 sztuk złota. Poczko, już nam się prawie misa zwróciła. Oczywiście mu nie powiemy, że cokolwiek znaleźliśmy. Nic tam nie było. Udam się do Tomiego. Gdzie on jest? Gdzie on siedzi? Sterling, Walter. A tu jest Tommy.
Here. Is this the Don's amulet?
Hey, you found it. I have to say, I doubted you. Thought you were another collaborator. But not anymore. You've done us both a favor. I'll make sure you're rewarded.
What will you do now?
I'm staying put. I need to think. And I need to watch Hernandez.
Have fun.
Okej. Dobra, to teraz udamy się pogadać z tym uczniem.
You looking for Leonardo? I'm Garth. I work for him.
Haven't I seen you hanging around the brothel?
What, me? No, not me. You wouldn't catch me there. I mean, real men don't pay for it, do they?
Yeah, you're right. And you are a real man.
On tutaj chyba nic ciekawego nie ma do powiedzenia, poza tym da się nauki.
Can you teach me the basics of alchemy?
Sure, I've picked up... but I don't get a salary. Say...
Czekaj, na razie to zostawimy. Mamy Łasicę.
No, I'm not giving you anything.
Do I look like I want something?
Everyone wants something. Money, usually.
You're one of the Don's men.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
So what's going on here?
Not much. Can't do anything while those scum-sucking white-robe bastards won't let me out of their sight.
Why are the white robes watching you?
Well, because they know I hate them. And they think I'm a thief.
And are you?
Of course not. I even used to offer protection to the merchants.
And get paid for it?
That's how business works. And now, Carlos is just waiting for me to give him a reason to banish me from the town. But I won't give him the chance.
What do you know about Commandant Carlos?
Warrior of the Inquisition. A slimy, filthy bogslug who happens to be the new lord of the town. He and his guards represent the law, but they behave like there are no laws at all. May they drown in the fifth hell.
I could help you.
How?
Let me join you. I'll work for you.
Why? Why should I even trust you? This town's full of spies and collaborators.
I've already worked for Delgado, collecting protection money.
Protection money? So, you already have some experience.
I could work for you.
This here's the Fat Cat's Quarter. You don't just go from door to door collecting protection money. Those white-robe bastards are everywhere, and they see everything.
So how does it work here?
Before I show you the tricks, you'll have to do something else for me.
What is it you want me to do?
Don Esteban controls most of the Bruegel on the island. Leonardo, the alchemist, he processes the harvest. Then Garth, the alchemist's assistant, brings it to us. But recently, some of the goods have gone missing.
So, somebody's taking it. Do you suspect anyone?
Garth. I think Garth's behind it.
Why don't you punish him?
I can't risk those infernal white robes finding out. And even though Garth is a coward, I don't know if a beating will make him talk.
How does the Bruegel weed get into the town?
You don't need to know that.
And what if the goods are disappearing on their way in?
No. When Leonardo gets the goods, they're complete.
What do you want me to investigate?
Garth is too stupid to do this on his own. Somebody's paying him. You follow Garth when he delivers the weed packages. And when he meets his partner, you grab both of them.
You want me to do that alone?
I'd gladly break their ratty bones with you, but the White Road pigs won't let me out of their sight.
What do I get if I bring you the packages?
Money. It's always about money. Bring me what I want, and I'll show you how we separate rich merchants from their property.
Is that all?
We'd be prepared to trust you more as well. That guard, Marcello, is determined to nail me. He mustn't get the packages. The pig botherer.
What would happen if Marcello got the packages?
The stinking brute would hound me for all eternity. Everyone in the town knows we control the weed trade. And with the packages as evidence, Marcello would be on me like swampfly. Not a pretty thought. That's why you have to find the packages and give them to me.
I'll follow Garth.
Good. Garth works across from here in the alchemist's house. Stand next to me or behind me, so he doesn't notice you right away. He's a nervous sort.
I'm ready to follow Garth.
Garth's leaving. Give him a bit of a head start, then follow him. Keep your distance, but don't let him out of your sight. If anything goes wrong, come back. Got it?
Okej. No będziemy go śledzić. Napiszmy sobie tutaj. On się trochę oddali.
Sneaking around, are you?
Więc chciałem, nie tak chodzić. Go przypadkiem nie dogonić. Tutaj mamy kogo? Edgar. Tam też na pewno później pogadam. I to będzie chodzi o tą latarnię. Mam zaklęcie telekinezy, to ciągniemy tą miskę. Dobra, to ja bym na razie chciał... Tak, on się musi oddalić ode mnie. Tą telekinezę. Sobie wyekwipować. Na nas jakaś kobieta by czekała. Ja wolę wyminąć. Nie ufam jej. Jednym trafem akurat stoi na drodze. Dobra, udało się wyminąć. Gdzie ty idziesz dalej? Idziesz do góry. To może być twoim wspólnikiem. Aż mnie to zaciekawiło. Akurat jak będziemy wracać, to możemy zagadać do tych trzech braci. A teraz najgorsze jest to, że zapomniałem ich imion. Będę musiał sobie przypomnieć. Gdzie ty idziesz? Tam do góry. Czyżby do... Jak on tam miał? Nie Alvaro? Ten od magazynu. Możliwe, że Alvaro. Za dużo tych imion w tym mieście. Nie, idzie jednak na dół. Czyżby jednak Josh? Albo Kuter? Ma tak miał na imię. Tak, Kuter. A tutaj dołączmy do tej zabawy.
Oh, crap. What do you want? Did you follow me?
It really wasn't hard.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Yeah. I seen you about. Nosing in everyone's business. People don't like people's noses being stuck into other people's business. People like that gets hit. By people.
Hand over the packages you took.
Sure you want to do this?
Absolutely.
Then you leave me no choice. Garth, get him! Shut his flapping mouth. Time for a little lesson.
Agat, akurat nie będzie problem. On ma fajną tarczę. Ja mam ciebie ją zabrać.
Someone should stop this!
Dobra. Weźmy te paczki. Kurczaka. Tarcza bojowa. Tu powinien być twój miecz jeszcze. Odardzewiał miecz. Gad sobie poszedł.
Now start talking.
Look, I didn't mean to step on the Don's toes.
You stole his weed. That's pretty much stomping on them.
I wasn't going to sell it in Harbour Town.
Then where?
Just in the monastery. They all love a bit of Bruegel up there.
You should remember it's the Don's Bruegel.
They're rich up there. Loads of gold. It's all that poking around in the ruins.
Who else is involved in this Bruegel smuggling?
Just me.
And I'm supposed to believe that?
Believe what you like.
Okej. No to mamy zadanie skończone. Call? Nie. Proszę Państwa, był tym jego bratem. Paweł na pewno nie. Ja odkupywałem te misy.
Tell someone who cares.
Stawiam, że boje byli gdzieś tutaj. Czyli mi się wydaje, że na pewno. Wasyl nie.
Who's come over all chatty.
Your wife is worried about your sons.
Oh, Tilda. She worries about everything. No wonder my lads have gone. They needed the peace.
Dobra. Teraz Patty nie.
Don't you have something to do?
Your brother, Ulf, wants you to go to your meeting point.
Thanks. I'm on my way.
Okej. Strażnik i
You should get some training.
marynarz. Dobra, to ja muszę znaleźć tylko jeszcze tego drugiego brata. Ja się tutaj gdzieś rozejrzę i jak go znajdę, zobaczymy ponownie. Dobra, znalazłem go w tawernie u Josha.
Ulf sent me. You're supposed to rendezvous at the meeting point.
Great. So he's okay. Thanks for the message. I'll see you around.
Dobra. Teraz idziemy po tą misę i przy okazji oddamy Łasicy te 3 paczki. Tego co mówił, to na skrzyniach właśnie w tej latarni. Aczkolwiek okaże, gdzie były te skrzynki. Musieli się dokładnie rozejrzeć.
I wish I had the spare time you seem to have.
Ale na pewno znajdziemy. No więc tak to działa. A, czyli tutaj mamy to spotkanie. Wtedy na pewno tego nie będzie. Zajrzyjmy się na razie na dole. Tam może coś być. Tu nic, tu nic. Tu nic. Tu nic nie ma. Jednak u góry. Ciekawe, czy on nas w ogóle tam wpuści. Mam nadzieję, że tak. Tu jesteś. Chodź tu do mnie. Dobra, mamy 3 złote misy. A sobie jeszcze zagadamy do tego Edgara.
So there are still new folks turning up here, eh? Well, watch yourself around the Inquisition.
What do you mean?
I mean, careful where you step, or you'll be up to your eyes in shit before you know it. They're crazy types, you know. Worshipping a flame.
What should I know about Harbour Town?
No, eh? Just watch your step. You never know who's throwing their weight about from one day to the next. And mind that harbour warehouse. Go near it, and people think you're stealing from there. Let's just say it makes the Inquisition twitchy.
What do you mean, twitchy?
Legal system here is simple but effective. Steal something, we beat the crap out of you. Hurt our citizens, kill our animals, we beat the crap out of you. And if you kill someone...
You beat the crap out of me?
Exactly. And then we kill you.
Anything else I should know?
There's still plenty of trouble you can cause folks, without us making with the beatings. Of course, people probably won't talk to you after.
So how do I avoid the silent treatment?
Don't cause trouble in the first place.
What if trouble just happens?
Then that sort of happens to be your problem.
There must be a way to soothe trouble over.
Apparently the mages know a spell. A joke spell, a jest spell.
Seriously?
Yeah. Supposed to make a person feel like they've just been told the best joke in the world.
And how does that help?
And they forget whatever was troubling them.
Where can I get this spell?
A mage, maybe. Plenty in the monastery. Bunch of backstabbing betrayers, the lot of them. Allying with the Inquisition. Could be one knocking around town somewhere.
Who are you?
I'm Edgar, head of the town guard. Or at least I was. Until the Inquisition took over and pushed Esteban out. I wasn't his biggest supporter, I admit. But at least he was local.
You must be a trained fighter.
I swear by the sword and the crossbow. Sword for when they're close, and crossbow if they try and run.
Can you train me?
Train you? Sure, it'll give me something to do. But I can't be letting you have my skills for free.
Why don't you train the recruits?
Let's say that me and the Inquisition don't see eye to eye on the law. I see it as flexible. Why arrest every piddly little criminal? But the Inquisition don't turn a blind eye to anything. So they got one of my former guards, Haracz, to oversee the recruits. He's a master and treats them decent, too. Although he seems a little preoccupied lately.
Teach me some combat skills.
Okej. Okay. Miecz mnie nie stać niestety. Mamy 5 punktów tylko. Ile nam brakuje do poziomu? O, już niewiele. Może by tak właśnie dać walkę mieczu na trójkę? Może kowalstwo już na trójkę. To jest na mi potrzebne. Pewnie by się przydało wiele rzeczy ulepszyć.
Here are the packages you wanted.
Good work. A lot of gold is coming your way.
Come on then. Tell me how to fleece the merchants.
Right. There are 2 worthwhile targets. There's Conrad, the goods merchant. He buys from the farmers and sells at a big profit. And there's Alvaro, the weapons dealer. Since the only smith in the town works for him, he dictates the price of weapons.
How do I collect from the 2 merchants?
First, get an overview. Talk to them. Perhaps even buy something. You have to find out what's keeping them busy, what problems they have, and what weaknesses. If we know their weaknesses, we can use that against them.
I discovered that Alvaro has a blade staff in his cellar that his prize customer really wants.
Sounds like an opportunity. I assume that Sid and Delgado have taught you the necessary talents for removing objects?
Well,
if not, you should catch up. Get a bit of advice from them.
And what do I do with the blade staff?
You'll give it back to him, like any upstanding citizen would. Of course, not without pocketing an appropriate reward.
And Alvaro will play along with that.
He's a businessman. As long as you aren't too brazen, he'll consider it. What do you want?
Okej. Mamy jeszcze ciszą roślinę. Udało się do Alvaro. Mu to sprzedamy.
I heard you lost Marcelo's staff. You'll be interested to know I found one.
Just found it, did you? Wasn't in my chest, was it?
It's a staff, and it's yours. That's what I'm saying.
You rotworm. You're asking me to pay for my staff?
See it as a reward for me finding it.
You're a piece of work, you are. Pretend to care about Walter. You're just interested in yourself.
It's just a bit of gold. Add it to your next deal.
And to think I thought you were all right for an outsider.
I am, or I'd have asked you for a lot more.
Just sling your hook.
Dobra. Teraz został ten kupiec.
Do you have any work going?
I already pay enough workers. More would bleed me dry.
With a business like this, maybe you need someone to protect you.
What? Are you threatening me? Are you one of the Don's puppets? Let me tell you something. I make money. I don't give it away.
Okej. Nie wiem, czy tego nie zmaściłem teraz.
I heard Conrad swearing at you. That bastard only cares about gold. At least now, he knows what it's like to lose something.
Can you help me? I need to know where Conrad's cows are.
He has them in an enclosure at the rear town gate. He has a farmer garden. I don't know his name, but he looks tough. All the cows are Conrad's, apart from my Elsa. At least they've spared her so far.
Dobra, to jeszcze do Łasicy pójdziemy. Informujemy go o tym. Potem pójdziemy po krowy i załatwimy to zadanie.
Conrad keeps a couple of cows at the rear town gate.
Good to know. And?
He has the cows watched by a farmer.
Then take a look around there. And talk to this farmer.
Dobra, to już tam się zobaczymy. Ale szczerze powiedziawszy, nie wiem, czy przypadkiem nie będzie lepiej w nocy to zrobić. Gdy strażnicy nie będą na nas patrzeć. Dobra, zapiszmy sobie.
So you guard cows?
Yeah. And feed and milk them. Berta here is the best cow we have. Aren't you, old girl? She's a grand milker. Best on the island. A real bovine beauty. No wonder Conrad wants me to guard her.
I can see you're very proud.
Dobra. Spróbujmy.
Stop interfering with livestock!
After them!
Dobra. To spróbujmy może w nocy.
That thing away. Stop interfering with livestock!
Dobra, po prostu udało mi się teraz wyczekać, aż oni sobie pójdą. Załatwimy tego rolnika. Krowa jest taka niczemu winna. Żebym to. Mamy właśnie czaszkę Berty. To jest niby najlepsza. No jak już tu jestem. To może tak. Zróbmy tak. Zapiszmy. Przypadkiem się strażnicy nie rzucili. Teraz mięso wezmę. Dobra, rolnik, wstawaj. Nie pobiłem cię aż tak mocno. No, wstawaj, wstawaj.
My head is pounding. If you've got... I don't trust you. If you've got no respect for animals, I've got no respect for you. I don't trust
Dobra, to on już na mnie pogada.
Leave me alone.
Dobra, to idźmy teraz do Alvaro. Dobra, wypadałoby znaleźć jakiś sposób, do niego do góry dostać. Ja widzę, że w nocy sobie tutaj śpi. Bardziej nie śpi, tylko się łazi.
What do you want? Hey! Leave our livestock alone!
Dobra, nas zaatakowali w ten sposób. Dobra, udało mi się znaleźć coś na dachu. Więc tutaj udało mi się wejść. Będę raczej się nie przesunę. Ale tutaj mamy jakiś balkon. Wyjdziemy tędy. Kredens przy okazji. Tutaj panty. Dobra, zapiszmy. To. Łóżko Konrada.
Leave the animals alone!
Uciekamy stąd. Nikt nas nie goni. Chodźmy do Łasicy.
We'll settle this later.
Conrad won't be sleeping alone tonight.
Better find that a moving experience. I'd stake my life on it. All right. Now, let's give him a little time to grasp the situation.
When should I go back and see him?
No hurry. Rest. See Sonia. You've earned it. Then you can visit Conrad.
Okej. Ja bym się udał mnie tutaj, że będę mógł się tutaj przekimać. I on mnie tutaj wpuści. A, wpuści mnie bez problemu. Tutaj się przekimamy. Udamy się do niego. Olafowi możemy powiedzieć, że... Chciałem mu powiedzieć, że może iść do swoich braci. W sensie nie może iść do braci, tylko bracia zostali poinformowani. Ale widzę, że nie ma tam z nim opcji dialogowej. Dobra, gdzieś tutaj może będzie łóżko. No, wejdź w te drzwi. Tutaj nie ma łóżka. Niestety. Tu? Już nie? No gdzieś tam u góry będzie. Gdzieś wolne łóżko dla nas. Tu nie ma. Ale ty się blokujesz te drzwi. Kolego. Dobra, czyli u góry trzeba szukać. A to jest zajęte. Mamy wolne. Do rana. I możemy udać się do Konrada. Ja bym zagadał, zmienił do Łasicy, nie musimy zagadywać. Dam się po prostu do niego. To właśnie... To mamy chyba żart. Wyekwipowany. A gdzie ty jesteś, kolega?
What do you want?
O, Konrad.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
O rany, Konrad, chodź tutaj.
Leave it, all right? You killed a perfectly good animal. Leave it, all right?
Dobra, to... Wziąłem się żartu.
Ooh, am I drunk? Nice one. It's you.
Hello, Conrad. How's business?
You dare to show your face here. I know you were behind it, you and that weasel.
What do you mean?
You killed my cow. You killed my Elsa.
Well, your Elsa wasn't very well protected.
You bastard.
These are dangerous times.
Yeah, and every bastard is just out for what they can get.
And you're stuck with me.
Here, take your gold. I don't know how you can sleep at night. Just leave. Just go.
Dobra. To jest dziwne, bo Elsę nie ruszyliśmy, bo nas tutaj. Byliśmy, chyba nam miała Betty na imię. Dobra, to możemy oddać teraz jej.
Conrad paid up.
The skinflint made the right decision. Now he's tame, we know where he is if we need to, milk him. But if he needs us, well, we'll help him. Only fair. What do you want?
No i spoko, mamy dodatkowego złota. O to w tym odcinku, jak mówiłem, zajmiemy się już burdelem od Sony. W tym odcinku było na tyle. Ja wam serdecznie dziękuję za obejrzenie. Jeśli odcinek się spodobał, zostaw kciuka w górę oraz komentarz. Trzymaj w tych materiałach. Cześć!